Are you a landlord or tenant in the UK wondering what exactly is the tenancy deposit scheme and how it can affect you? Look no further. Are you a landlord or tenant in the UK wondering what exactly is the tenancy deposit scheme and how it can affect you? Look no further. In this blog post, we will break down everything you need to know about this important scheme and how it can protect your rights and interests. Stay tuned for all the valuable information coming your way. The Tenancy Deposit Scheme, TDS, is a government-approved scheme in the UK that safeguards rental property deposits for both landlords and tenants. It offers protection to tenants by ensuring that their deposits are held securely and returned to them at the end of the tenancy if all terms of the agreement are met. It also provides a resolution process for any disputes that may arise between the landlord and tenant regarding the deposit. The TDS operates under specific deposit protection rules and regulations set by the government to ensure fair treatment for both parties involved. How does the Tenancy Deposit Scheme work? The Tenancy Deposit Scheme offers two options for landlords to protect their tenants' deposits. The first option is custodial protection, where the landlord registers the deposit with the scheme, and the scheme holds the deposit throughout the tenancy. The second option is insured protection, where the landlord holds the deposit but pays a small fee to the scheme for insurance coverage. In both cases, the deposit is protected and any disputes or deductions are resolved through the scheme's dispute resolution service. Landlords are required to register the deposit with the scheme within 30 days of receiving it. This ensures that the deposit is properly protected and that the tenant's rights are upheld. With custodial protection, the landlord transfers the deposit to the scheme, and the scheme holds it securely until the end of the tenancy. At the end of the tenancy, the scheme returns the deposit directly to the tenant if there are no disputes or deductions. If there is a dispute, the scheme offers a formal resolution process to settle the matter fairly. With insured protection, the landlord keeps the deposit but provides insurance coverage through the scheme. The landlord is responsible for returning the deposit to the tenant at the end of the tenancy, and in case of dispute, the scheme's resolution service is available to help resolve the issue. The insurance coverage ensures that the tenant's deposit is protected even if the landlord becomes unable to return it. Registration process. When registering the deposit with the Tenancy Deposit Scheme, landlords need to provide necessary information and pay any applicable fees. This ensures that the scheme has all the relevant details to protect the deposit and provide appropriate resolution services. By completing the registration process within the specified timeframe, landlords can comply with legal requirements and give tenants peace of mind regarding their deposit. Dispute resolution. If a dispute arises regarding the deposit, the Tenancy Deposit Scheme offers a dedicated dispute resolution service. Both landlords and tenants have the opportunity to present their case, provide evidence, and have an impartial third party make a fair decision. This helps to resolve issues quickly and ensure that both parties are treated fairly throughout the process. Next, let's dive into another topic: why choose the Tenancy Deposit Scheme? Landlords can choose between custodial and insured protection, both of which offer safeguards for the deposit. By following the registration process and utilizing the scheme's services, landlords can fulfill their responsibilities and provide tenants with the security and confidence they deserve. Why choose the Tenancy Deposit Scheme? Landlords and tenants alike benefit from the advanced technology solutions provided by TDS, making managing tenancies more efficient and secure. The Tenancy Deposit Scheme, TDS, is the longest-running government-approved scheme in the UK, offering reliable protection for tenancy deposits since 2003. TDS is renowned for its exceptional customer service, having achieved the Customer Service Excellence Award for 10 consecutive years. Our dedicated team is committed to assisting landlords and tenants throughout the deposit protection process, ensuring a seamless and positive experience. Moreover, TDS offers a free and impartial dispute resolution service to resolve any disagreements that may occur between landlords and tenants regarding deposit deductions. Our expert adjudicators carefully assess the evidence presented by both parties and provide fair and unbiased decisions, promoting peace of mind and fairness for all. By choosing TDS, landlords can trust that their tenants' deposits are protected and managed in accordance with government-approved regulations. With our advanced technology solutions, accredited customer service, and robust dispute resolution process, TDS is the trusted choice for landlords and tenants across the UK. Responsibilities of landlords in the Tenancy Deposit Scheme. Landlords who participate in the Tenancy Deposit Scheme have specific responsibilities to ensure a fair and transparent process for their tenants. By understanding and fulfilling these obligations, landlords can maintain trust and compliance with the scheme's guidelines. Tenancy Deposit Registration. One of the first responsibilities of a landlord in the Tenancy Deposit Scheme is to register the deposit within 30 days of receiving it. Failure to register the deposit in a timely manner can result in penalties from the Deposit Protection Scheme. This ensures that the deposit is protected and held securely throughout the tenancy period. Information provision. Landlords must provide tenants with information about the Tenancy Deposit Scheme, including details of the protection provided and how the deposit will be managed. This information should be provided to tenants within 30 days of the deposit being received. It is crucial for landlords to communicate this information clearly to tenants, ensuring transparency and compliance with the scheme's requirements. Deposit repayment. At the end of the tenancy, landlords are responsible for returning the deposit to the tenant promptly and fairly. Once an agreement has been reached between the landlord and tenant on the amount to be returned, the deposit should be returned within 10 days. Landlords should ensure that the repayment process follows the scheme's guidelines and is executed in a timely manner to uphold the tenant's rights. Deposit deduction guidelines. When deducting amounts from the deposit, landlords must adhere to the scheme's guidelines. Deductions should be reasonable, justifiable, and supported by evidence. It is important for landlords to maintain clear and accurate records of any deductions made and provide the necessary documentation to the tenant. This ensures that the deposit deduction process is fair and transparent, minimizing disputes and maintaining trust between both parties. By fulfilling these responsibilities, landlords can contribute to a positive rental experience for their tenants and avoid potential penalties from the Tenancy Deposit Scheme. Resolving disputes with the Tenancy Deposit Scheme. The Tenancy Deposit Scheme understands the importance of fair and efficient resolution when disputes arise between landlords and tenants regarding deposit deductions or repayments. To provide a comprehensive and unbiased service, the scheme offers a dedicated dispute resolution service that ensures both parties have a platform to present their case and reach a fair resolution. When a dispute occurs, both the landlord and tenant have the opportunity to submit relevant evidence to support their claims. This evidence is crucial in helping the independent adjudicator make an informed decision. The evidence can be in the form of photographs, receipts, correspondence, or any other documentation that strengthens their argument. Once the evidence has been submitted, the adjudicator, who is an impartial third party, will carefully review the information provided by both parties. They will consider the terms of the tenancy agreement, any relevant legislation, and the evidence submitted by the landlord and tenant. The adjudicator's role is to assess the situation objectively and make a fair decision based on the merits of the case. The aim of the Dispute Resolution Service is to provide a swift and impartial resolution to deposit disputes. This ensures that both landlords and tenants are treated fairly and have their concerns addressed. By offering this service, the Tenancy Deposit Scheme helps to resolve conflicts in a professional and efficient manner, avoiding lengthy and costly legal proceedings.